All right, mate, let's talk about the latest juicy updates in Australia's visa world. Yep, it's May 2025, and the Department of Home Affairs has been busy. Again, if you're dreaming about moving to Australia, or you're already here navigating the delightful maze of migration rules, you're gonna want to hear this, because some of these changes are actually helpful. Let's break it all down like we're gossiping about our favorite reality TV show. Because the visa system, it's just as dramatic. 1. Point system update. Okay, let's start with the thing everyone's talking about. The new point system tweaks. If you're trying to get in via a skilled independent visa, subclass 189, or one of the state-nominated options like the 190 or 491, the points you need, they just got a little friendlier. The minimum invitation score for some occupations has dipped slightly. For real. We're talking a 5-point drop for high-demand regional occupations. Think nurses, engineers, tradies, especially if you're heading out to regional areas. Why? Because Australia needs workers, not just latte-sipping CBD office types. Actual hands-on people who can fix stuff, build stuff, care for people, and keep the place running when the coffee machine breaks down. 2. Temporary visa nomination and visa processing delays. The Migration Institute of Australia has formally raised concerns about the ongoing delays in processing 482 visa applications. This includes both the older temporary skill shortage visa and its successor, the Skills in Demand visa. The slow pace is affecting both nominations and visa outcomes, causing uncertainty for employers and skilled workers alike. It's a pressing issue that continues to impact businesses relying on international talent. We'll be keeping a close eye on this and will share any updates as soon as they become available. 3. Work rights for temporary and 494 visa holders. In some welcome news, the Department of Home Affairs has clarified an important issue regarding work rights for holders of these visas. If a visa holder ceases employment with their original sponsor but has already lodged a new nomination with a different employer, they are allowed to continue working for the new sponsor, even if the 180-day period outlined under some visa conditions has already expired. This means that as long as a new nomination has been submitted, workers are not required to pause their employment while waiting for the nomination to be approved, helping to reduce disruption for both employees and their new employers. 4. Regional visas are getting the love. Speaking of regional areas, if you're not already looking beyond Sydney and Melbourne, you should. The government is practically begging people to head regional, and in May, they added more incentives. For starters, the 491 visa, the regional skilled work visa, now comes with faster processing times. In a world where visa processing sometimes feels slower than dial-up internet, this is big. And they've added more occupations to the regional lists. So if you've got skills in aged care, teaching, allied health, construction, or even agri-tech, regional Australia is rolling out the welcome mat, possibly with a snag in hand, so don't ignore the smaller states. 5. Partner visas, slower but smarter. All right, lovebirds, let's talk partner visas. No, there's no magic shortcut this time. If you thought the government was gonna be like, you found true love, here's a visa. Yeah, no. They're still checking for genuine relationships, because surprise marriages for visas haven't gone out of style. But there is some progress. Application processing times are slowly improving. Not fast, but better than waiting so long we forgot we applied. Also, new AI-backed fraud detection systems are rolling out. That means if your relationship isn't legit, the system might catch it before a human even sees it. So, folks, don't fake it. 6. Aged care and health sector, fast track, still a thing. This program kicked off in late 2024, and as of May, it's gotten even better. The Australian government is clearly rolling out the red carpet for healthcare workers, especially those in aged care, disability support, and nursing. If you're working in these areas, you're basically a national treasure. There's a dedicated fast-track pathway to permanent residency through the Employer Nomination Scheme, subclass 186. And it's not just a flashy announcement, it's actually working. Employers are actively using this stream to fill urgent gaps, and the government is making it easier to qualify. 7. New occupation lists are coming again. Every year we get excited or nervous about the occupation list updates. And in May 2025, there's been a sneak preview. The full rollout is expected mid-year, but so far we know that cybersecurity, data analysts, and AI specialists are on the rise. Traditional trades like electricians, bricklayers, and welders are staying strong, and creative roles like digital designers and animators making a comeback thanks to the growing film and gaming industries down under. So, if your job feels like it's on the edge, wait for the July list update before panicking. 8. Citizenship changes. Yes, there are some. Now, here's a quieter change, but still important. In May 2025, the processing times for Australian citizenship applications were updated. And yep, they've improved slightly. And for some people on humanitarian visas or long-term permanent residence, the path to citizenship has been streamlined. Bonus points if you've contributed to regional communities or critical sectors like healthcare or education. The government is literally thanking people for sticking around and helping out. So, if you've been here for years and just haven't gotten around to it, now's the time to hit that apply button. And yes, the test still has the question about the golden wattle. Don't act surprised. 9. Hike in student visa fees. Australia is gearing up for a significant change that could impact thousands of aspiring international students. A sharp increase in student visa application fees. If the current Labour government secures re-election this year, the cost of applying for a student visa is expected to jump from $1,600 to $2,000, an increase of $400. This move is not just a price adjustment, but part of a broader, more ambitious plan to reshape the country's migration system and revamp its education sector. The government has positioned this proposed hike as a key element of its migration reform agenda, signaling a tougher stance on how Australia manages both the influx of international students and the quality of education providers catering to them. What it all means for you. Look, I get it. The visa process is stressful. It's like trying to play a game where the rules change halfway through, and the referees are invisible. But here's the thing. May 2025 is bringing some real, tangible changes that show Australia's trying to attract and keep the right people. If you've got skills, if you're genuine, and if you're ready to explore beyond the big cities, the system is slowly tilting in your favor. Let me know what visa pathway you're aiming for, or if any of these changes affect you. I'll keep you posted with every twist and turn, because if there's one thing we know about Aussie immigration, it's that the drama never stops. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on Australia immigration news. Until next time, stay sane, stay caffeinated, and maybe start Googling best regional towns in Australia.